It's that time again. It's time for Mass Appeal's Pet of the Week. Today, we have a couple different pets and they're looking for a home, but as always, we're going to be joined by Candy Lash from Dakin Humane Society, and we have a little kitty cat first, but it's not a kitten. This cat's a bit of a senior citizen.
He is. This is Oliver. He is 13 years old, and as relaxed as he appears to be is Oliver. He is a chill dude.
He's a cool cat. He's one cool cat.
Absolutely is. Very affectionate. He has not stopped purring, and in this environment, that's quite remarkable because it's busy and active.
Well, I was just sprinting over here, yeah.
Yes.
He was very cool.
You lunged onto the stage and he handled it greatly.
Didn't flinch.
He is a nice little guy. He's lived as an indoor cat in a quiet and serene environment and probably would enjoy a similar environment in his new home. One of the things about Oliver is fairly common in older cats is that he has hyperthyroid disease. And that is a very manageable disease, commonly found in older cats. We don't know why they get it, but they do, and it can be treated in a couple of ways. There's a gold standard that is treated with radioactive iodine. It's a little bit more expensive, but with one treatment, they are typically done with medication for the rest of their lives.
Oh, really? Wow.
Problem solved. The other very common treatment is a daily medication, a daily pill. Easy enough to give and not expensive to give. Ramping up to a lifetime of oral medication, you do have to have some blood tests to get that T4 level, is what we call it, the thyroid level, where it needs to be at a normal range. And then you're pretty good to go with periodic blood tests. But really it's something that, believe me, I've had a number of cats in my lifetime that have had hyperthyroidism. It's very treatable, very easy. I wouldn't kid you.
So people shouldn't be nervous about adopting this adorable senior cat. Is there anything that people need to keep in mind when adopting older cats, maybe different than when you're adopting a kitty?
Sure, exactly this kind of thing. As they get older, they may have some things that crop up medically for them. You're looking at possible dental disease. He does not have that. But hyperthyroidism, and you need to pay more attention to your cat as he or she advances in age. And some veterinarians like to see older cats twice a year as opposed to once a year, just to keep on top of anything that might come up.
I know earlier you were saying an inside cat, he's been his whole life, but that's what you think every cat should be, an inside cat. Outside cats, nah, you're not a huge fan.
I am not a huge fan because indoor cats with a lot of playtime and affection from their families are much safer. They're not exposed to diseases that they would be exposed to outside. They're not up against traffic, and they're not up against other other animals that are out there, whether they're other cats or wildlife. It's just a safer, happier, better environment for them.
Candy, it's New Year's time at Dakin. You have a lot of new programs, initiatives coming out. What can people expect if they head into Dakin this time of year?
We have a really big program going on right now through PetSmart Charities. It is for cats and kittens. It is a targeted grant that we received. We will fix, that means spay or neuter, your cat or kitten in 2 zip codes for free. That includes shots as well as spay-neuter surgery. The 2 zip codes are Holyoke, 01040, and Springfield, 01108. That's the Forest Park area of Springfield. It is a limited time offer. Give our clinic a call, 781-4019. Get your appointment today. That includes pet cats, neighborhood strays, feral cats. If it's a cat or a kitten,
it's a cat
we'll fix
in that zip code, you want to fix it.
And if you have an animal that's not in that zip code, whether it's a dog or a cat, give our clinic a call anyway. We have some really good offers going on typically all the time, and we can help.
Well, Candy, it's a pleasure having you here, but you're going to stick around for a little bit because we have another pet a little bit later in the show. It's a chicken, but it's really a guinea pig, right? That's a good tease. Let's just leave it at that.
That sounds great.
That's all that you all need to know. Hey, coming up on the show,
Candy Lash from Dakin Humane Society, and now we're going to tell you about Chicken, who's actually not a chicken, but a guinea pig.
Can people get chickens at Dakin? Are they ever available for adoption?
We do not have chickens at Dakin.
I didn't think so.
There are places that do have chickens that need rehoming, though.
Well, then.
And we can refer you on.
Okay, good.
Because, you know, people do have chicken coops at their home.
But chicken is a guinea pig.
Chicken is a guinea pig.
Chicken is a,
That is
in this
correct.
case, chicken is a
Wasn't
guinea
sure
pig.
where you were going.
Is he a chicken? I mean, like in the sense of like a scaredy cat?
He is not. In
Oh.
fact, some guinea pigs can tend to be a little shy and a little skittish. He is so friendly and so social. His previous family did a really wonderful job with him, actually. Guinea pigs are I love guinea pigs. They are such great little small pets for people because, especially with kids, you know, they're one of those small animals that don't have tremendously difficult handling requirements like bunnies might, and they rarely bite, you know, unless they might mistake your finger for a carrot. But
Right.
they are not, they are just sweet, gentle, social little animals who love affection, who need time outside of their cage. They're not nocturnal. So they're really nice family members, and they're great, they're interactive. They get so excited sometimes when family members come in. Yeah, my sleeve must taste pretty good. But yeah, they're really nice little pets.
He's really cute. Is it he
Yeah.
or a she?
He.
Oh, it is
yes,
a he.
Yes, he's just a year old, so he's very young.
Oh, but there's nothing.
What's the lifespan of your average guinea pig?
About 5 to 7 years.
Oh.
And
So he's still a baby, maybe entering the teen
he's
years.
still a baby.
We don't want that. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, all lettuce except for iceberg is great. In addition to guinea pig pellets, of course. Guinea pig pellets give them that balanced diet, and then you can supplement that with a few fresh fruits or vegetables throughout the day. His favorite treat's a yogurt drop.
Oh.
And one of the things that they always need for guinea pigs is a little additional vitamin C in their diet, and that can be added by drops into their drinking water.
Okay.
You can give them as much Timothy hay that you're holding. You can give them
Guinea
as much
is not hungry.
No. You
He's a little
keep trying to
camera
force
shy.
feed this guinea pig.
Chicken.
Chicken is not hungry for anything.
Chicken is not hungry.
You can give them
For
as
any
much
hay.
hay as they want. Hay.
So,
As much hay as they want,
But hay.
not alfalfa. Sweet
Oh.
meadow hay or Timothy
Timothy's
hay.
hay.
And
Okay.
no iceberg lettuce, but any other green.
And yes, and we suggest that when you have their cage outfitted, that you do it with newspapers on the bottom and cloth on top as opposed to cedar shavings, which can sometimes cause respiratory problems. And a little hidey box for them to tuck in is something that's just great. They love to hide, and they can chew on their hidey box too.
A lot of people think it's just cats and dogs at Dakin. You have guinea pigs. What other animals do you have that often need homes? Because they're sometimes neglected
Well,
at Dakin.
yes. Well, they're never
No,
neglected
not
at
by
Dakin.
you and your staff, by people, because people come in to adopt dogs and cats. They don't think of all the fun animals.
We have
that
a
they
lot
can
of
adopt.
smalls, and
Yeah.
right now we have a lot of smalls in-house, actually. Ferrets, bunnies, guinea pigs. We are loaded with birds right now, and it's National Bird Month, so now's the time. Parakeets, cockatiels, doves. We even have a couple of wild doves that we're looking to find homes for. So,
Showered with affection at Dakin, but
Yeah.
hopefully
Absolutely.
to find a wonderful home. So thanks for bringing chicken with you.
So to recap, we've
Chicken
got
is a chicken.
Chicken the guinea pig, and we've got Oliver the cat, and you can adopt both of them at Dakin. So once again, if you're interested, give Dakin a call, 781-4000. Don't go anywhere. More Mass Appeal coming up right after this.